So today we are going to be discussing on how to repair your skin barrier fast. A lot of us are moving around with a damaged skin barrier. I'm going to tell you the signs, how to know that whether your skin barrier is damaged or not. But first off, let's understand the skin. So now we are going to assume this are your skin. We have three major layers of the skin. We have the epidermis. Don't mind my writing, please. We have the dermis, yes, and then we have the hypodermis. So, but in this epidermis, we have 5 sub layers of the skin. So we have what we call stratum corneum. Stratum corneum is what you see on this main surface. Then the last layer that is very close to the dermis is called stratum germinativum. Most people call it the basal layer. That is where your cells, rejuvenate. Like, skin cells, year of skin cells, they all happen in the stratum germinativum, otherwise called the basal layer. So now we have to just assume these are your skin layers, and I want you to liken your skin to a block. So each layer have barriers. They have things that are protecting each from another. So we are going to be assuming these are your barriers. You see how closely packed I'm drawing them, like very close. Do you understand? So like I'm trying to make this very simple so we understand when we say that a skin barrier is damaged. Do you understand? So now when you over exfoliate, you are using every product that is coming out. You want to try this Korean brand, you want to try this German brand, you want to try this Canada brand. Remember that your skin barrier is going to go in for it. So now, excessive exfoliation can damage your skin barrier. When your skin barrier is damaged, this is what happens. All these barriers, they are made up of lipids, they're made up of fatty acids, they're made up of ceramides, the one in your skin. So when this happens, I'm going to start erasing, assuming your barrier is damaged. You will not have this barrier. You see some layers are no longer protected enough. You see something like this. So now, if you apply products into your skin, some products are not supposed to pass the epidermis. Some products have the tendency of reaching your dermis. But because your barrier is damaged, once you apply product, it goes into where it's not supposed to go. Even the sun, the UV rays, UVB and UVA, they all radiate straight into your skin, and it will now start lead to aging, sunburn, sun damage, skin tanning, and a whole lot of damage that comes from the sun. So now, how can you repair your skin barrier? First, I told you that we are going to tell you the signs of damaged skin barrier. Signs of damaged skin. 1, your skin becomes oversensitivity of the skin. Then you have things like, even when you apply normal facial moisturizer, you're having this tickling, burning feeling. If your skin feels hot, burning when you apply product, it's a sign that your barrier is damaged. Those times people used to say that when you apply the product is burning you or is giving you any sensitivity, you'd be like, okay, the product is working. No, it's not working. The sign that your skin is rejecting that product. It's rejecting whatever ingredient used in formulating that product, and your skin barrier is damaged. So most of these signs, another sign is redness, skin redness. This is very common. Skin redness. See some people, they just go out, step out to the sun, and the next thing their cheek is blushing as if they added blush to their cheek. So these are signs of damaged skin. So how can you repair your barrier? How can you repair a damaged barrier? Let's go into that. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to repair, because this is the main essence of the video, how to repair your skin barrier fast. So don't mind my duster, I'm using tissue paper. Okay, so let me clean this so that we go have a clearer view. Yes, so how to repair your skin barrier fast. So when you are repairing your skin barrier, this is not the time to start doing the 10-step skincare routine, the 7-step, the 8 steps. No, what you need is just 3 basic things. First thing, you need to cleanse. You cleanse. Please don't mind my writing. Then the next thing is to hydrate, or you can say moisturize. Then the next step is protect. So these are the steps. When you are repairing a damaged skin barrier, these are the 3 things you need. So when cleansing, you'll be looking out for products that are very calm, that are not going to trip your natural oil. So you can do hydrating cleansers, hydrating facial cleansers. Please don't mind my writing. Hydrating facial cleansers. I'm going to mention 2. There are a lot of brands. Let me not put it to 2, so I will not say Sephora says you should go and buy that. We have CeraVe, we have Ceramide Face Facts, we have CosRx low pH cleanser. Those are very good cleanser when you are repairing your damaged skin barrier. I think Tiam has a brand. Tiam brand has a cleanser that is very, very hydrating and good for daily use. So you go for product like that. Then the next step is to hydrate or moisturize. So now, this can be very tricky. You can either, when you are moisturizing, either do just normal moisturizer and hydrating moisturizer, but you need to keep your skin very, very hydrated. You don't need anything that will chip off your natural oil, because you want a balance. So now, you need to give your skin enough moisture. It's either you do essence. When using essence, you can do hyaluronic acid essence, any toner that is hydrating, you can put it in here. Then you do, or you can do just straightforward and do facial moisturizers. Then protect is your sunscreen. You can't even repair a barrier without sunscreen. It's 1 minute. So these are the basic steps to follow when you are repairing a damaged skin barrier. So you need to cleanse, use hydrating facial cleanser. Don't go for any foamy cleanser. You know, when your skin barrier is damaged, you can have this tightness feeling after washing your face. You wash your face with a normal cleanser and your skin is feeling tight. It's a sign that your barrier might be weakened or damaged. So what you need are hydrating cleansers. Hydrating cleansers are going to give you that balance. It's not going to trip up the natural oil. Neither is it going to make your skin too oily. It's just going to strike a balance for you. Then the next thing is to hydrate or moisturize. So you go in with a good moisturizer. When you are repairing a damaged barrier, please note, the moisturizing part can be very tricky. You know that there are moisturizers that are just there to hydrate. They don't have the basic repair ingredients. So when you are buying a moisturizer, look out for moisturizer that has panthenol, ceramide, hyaluronic acid, fatty acid, cholesterol. Those are the best. Those are the ingredients you find in moisturizer that you know that, oh, this moisturizer is going to help me in repairing my barrier, your skin barrier. Yes. So look out for those ingredients. Then the last thing is to protect. You cannot even do barrier repair and you're not using sunscreen. It's a no. Sunscreen in skincare is a must. So you go for a good broad spectrum sunscreen. It's going to protect your skin against UVB and UVA radiation. So now, once you get this right, please, before you go to buy those next serum, buy the latest toner, buy the trending serum, please make sure that your skin barrier is not damaged. So these are the basic things. In summary, you cleanse, you hydrate, and you protect. So I'm going to list out a product here that I know as an esthetician that will do a good work for you when you are repairing barrier. Let's start with the cleansers. So first, CeraVe hydrating cleanser. They have a lot of variants. Please, it is the hydrating cleanser I'm talking about. Please don't mind my writing. So you can do face fact hydrating cleanser. Then the next another one you can do, I think I mentioned Tiam have a cleanser. Then CosRx low pH, I think they call it good morning cleanser. Then sorry, this is 4, so 5. Which other one? There are a whole lot. I'm going to attach the names or the pictures of other good brands you can use as your hydrating cleanser when you are trying to repair a barrier. So the next thing is I mentioned moisturize. So in moisturizer, I'm not going to mention brands. I'm going to list out the ingredients you should look out for when you are purchasing your moisturizers. So look out for panthenol, look out for ceramide, look out for which did I mention again? They've gotten out of my head. Fatty acids, hyaluronic acid, which other? Oh god, allantoin, I think. Allantoin. There are so many others. In case I've forgotten, I might list it out when I'm editing this video. So these are the ingredients you should be looking out for when you are trying to purchase a moisturizer for repairs. But there's a popular, I'm trying to stick to not mentioning a brand. With this very brand, I just have to mention it. Dr. Alti 147. I think they have the 345. This one is not for barrier. This one is for acne prone skin. So you go for the Dr. Alti 147 barrier repair. I think they call it repair cream. Yes, something like that. It's very good. It has good number of ingredients that can actually help repair your damaged skin barrier. There's so many more. Even CeraVe has theirs. So many brands with good. So when you are just buying, just look out for the ingredients that can possibly help in barrier repair. So the next thing is sunscreen. Just look out for sunscreen with SPF 30 and above with broad spectrum, please. Sunscreen. I'm not going to mention brands, so just go get good sunscreen that do not leave white casts, because the ones that leave white casts are going to clog your pores. They might also make your skin to tan. So now these are the steps. Like I mentioned earlier, you cleanse, you moisturize, and you protect. Keep it as simple as possible. It's just like when you're trying to treat acne. You don't need to have a complex routine. What you need is something simple that your skin will understand. So when you are trying to repair a damaged skin barrier, you need to also keep it simple. So you cleanse, you moisturize, and you protect. So these are the things you should avoid. Things you should avoid when trying to repair a damaged skin barrier. First, avoid exfoliants. Then, no unnecessary actives. Avoid actives. This is not the time to be doing tretinoid. This is not the time to be doing benzol. This is not the time to go and get your lactic acid and all whatnot. So just do away with exfoliants, any actives, salicylic acid and all that. In fact, if you have a damage, if you are acne prone or you are treating acne, the tendency of your skin being damaged is very high, because when you are treating acne, you are doing a whole lot with actives, so the long use of benzol can actually affect your skin barrier. So maybe when you are treating acne, that's why I used to tell people, when you're treating acne, give your skin, do skin fast. Do skin fast for your skin. Do skin fast. This helps your skin rejuvenate on its own. Do you understand? So if you follow the steps I've mentioned, if your skin barrier is damaged, you have the signs of redness, burning, tightness, your skin feels tight when you wash your face, your skin feels hot when you apply any mild products, your skin feels unnecessarily irritated, just know that your skin barrier is damaged. And then if you follow the steps I've given you, rest assured, if you had a mild damage, if it was mild, within 1 to 2 weeks your barrier will be repaired. But if it was very, very bad, like a very bad damaged skin barrier, give your skin 3 to 6 weeks, please. And one thing with all this, you have to be patient, you have to be consistent, because in skincare there is no, because people, skincare is science. There is no shortcut. There is no, if you do anything that is shortcut, be rest assured that it will come back. And what one thing with repairing what you have done the right way, so it will cost you more. So please, if what I've just shared makes sense to you, remember to subscribe, thumbs up, and share this video with your loved ones. See you in the next one. Bye.